Okay, I had to adjust the size. It didn't. I must have hit something, so. Okay, ugh. I roll over in my bed for a moment. Every inch of my body is begging me to wake up, but I don't want to. I feel so sleep deprived. I fight the will to wake up for a moment, rubbing my eyes before sitting up in my bed. Ugh, I'm a mess. And we sit up. Okay, I'm just so cute. I've seen this plushie before. It blew up at one point and people swore up and down that somehow exuded the overwhelming feeling of this. It somehow exuded this overwhelming feeling of disdain despite its smile. Now that I see it up close, I get what they mean. It had a matching Oxalata Plus that they released after it, but sold out in hours. I won this plushie at a carnival. It still smells like cherries. Aww. Game. My trusty old game daddy. I love playing the Grave Harvest when I'm trying to unwind. Okay. Press any button to start. What the? He just grabs me by the ankle and runs away. Why? How is this unwinding? This is frustrating. Hehe, I stood on your hat. I bob. Ah. Okay. Off. I love collecting books, but I never have the time to read them. Dude, same. I both think of comics. I swear I'll go broke. I swear I'll go broke buying hardbacks. What time is it? 9:12 a.m. Oh God, I'm late for work. What the? What is that? What's on the TV? That doesn't look good. Finally, I rush out of my bedroom, making my way into the kitchen section where I normally put my work keys. Uh-oh. Hey, looks like someone's in a hurry. Holy shit, Lucy! Jeez! Startled from the sudden voice, I turn around and look over towards my roommate, who looks just as surprised as I am. Whoa, ho, ho! Chill, my dude! What's got you all jumpy this early in the morning? For a moment, I'm surprised he's not even irritated that I called her by her name, so he'd only allow it with people she trusts. I then shake my head, focusing back on my predicament. Problem. I'm late for work, so I gotta bolt out before I lose my job. I frantically try to explain as I grab my keys from the kitchen counter and start hurrying my way towards the front door. So, no coffee then? She makes her way to the coffee machine to turn it off. As much as I have many issues with my roommate's lifestyle, lack of a job, and always leaving me with the rent, at least he keeps the place clean and makes coffee for me every morning. I guess it's these little gestures that hold me back from looking for a new place and a new roommate. No, not today. Thanks, though. I answer before taking my leave, not entirely closing the door behind me as I bolt my way down the stairs and out the apartment building. Great way to start a new day. Ugh, at least I'll be seeing Rose today, so that's something on the upside. It's a Sunday. There's usually hardly any customers on Sunday mornings, but even then it doesn't excuse my being late. Rushing through the front doors of the diner, I dash into the kitchen and grab my apron off the coat hanger along the far end of the wall. The apron seemed to be the only place where the grease stains don't get all over me. Fumbling to tie the apron on, I rushed over towards the time clock and snatched my time clock to punch in. Wait. I can't read that. So according to this, I already clocked in. Who could have... My attention snaps towards the sound of approaching footsteps. Whoever it is, they're not trying to be discreet as to carry a clanking stack of dirty dishes back from a table. There you are! Where have you been? I've been covering your shift for the past 45 minutes without the boss even knowing you're not here. TK rushes by me as they gently place the dishes into the sink of soapy hot water. Wiping their hands, TK sighs loud enough to make sure that I hear it. They're like this all the time though, always acting like they're the big sibling to everyone and keeping things in one piece. I huff as I try to think of an excuse that doesn't sound as pathetic as my alarm didn't go off, but the truth is all I have, so I try to downplay the issue. I don't get why you're making such a big fuss. We're pretty much dead on Sunday morning. You clearly weren't paying attention when you came barging in. TK wipes their hand on the apron before gesturing for me to look out through the service window. What the? Are you kidding me? Why are there so many old farts here? I try not to raise my voice to the point where the fiber-chomping boomers outside did not hear me. A tour bus came along. That's what happened. Now stop asking questions and start waiting tables. TK hands me a spare notepad and pencil and nudges me out of the kitchen. Great, here I am, hoping to have an easygoing day. So much for that. The breakfast crowd is rough, to say the least. The less I talk about the customers, the better. But today really pushed my patience. A couple of customers even threatened to refuse to pay for their breakfast because it was slow and they didn't get their coffee cups filled 5 or 6 times. I had to smoothen things out with a smile and a sugary sweet that it would have... A smile so sugary sweet that it would have given them a cavity. Luckily, I have a bit of charisma and have been able to smooth all but the toughest of customers. Sometimes it's just easy to give them an IOU, saying that the next meal is on the house. If they really are that pissed, they leave quickly and never come back, and we don't lose money. It's a win-win. That's actually genius. It's just strange that some of the worst customers are the oldest. I guess you don't have much use for common decency and human kindness with one foot in the grave. That is a common excuse, though. The older someone gets, the more likely they are to say, well, I've been on this planet for 70 years, and I'll act how I want to act, or something like that. Such a hassle. Eventually, the crowd starts dying down, most leaving to do some sightseeing, others staying to order more coffee or lunch. At least these are the kind of customers that mind their own business and are more focused on eating or talking. Staggering into the kitchen, I let out a long sigh and rest against the wall, finally able to take a moment to relax. Ahem. I know you want to get off your feet, but you missed the table. TK sneaks over at my side, giving me a gentle nudge before pointing me back out to the dining area. I roll my exhausted eyes and look towards them. Can't you do it? I don't feel like having some geezer throw their eggs on me again. I would, but you owe me for covering your tables for an hour. Damn it, they had a point. With a groan, I lean myself off the wall and try to straighten my posture and stumble back out. Scanning the booths, I check all the tables I had already gotten, matching their faces and odors table by table. I don't think I missed any. A voice chimes in from the booth to my right. Hey there, stranger. Hey. Hey, I was hoping you'd sew. Oh, thank God, I was hoping you'd sew. Today has been insane. I've noticed. He chuckles, looking around the area. When I saw the place packed to the brim with people, I figured I'd wait outside until the crowd died down and get the chance to give you a little break. Well, you're a lifesaver. I sigh in relief, taking off my apron. Honestly, I didn't think things would be so insane today. First, my alarm doesn't go off, then I OTK my hours since they covered my shift most of the morning, and my feet are already killing me. Well, I'll happily whisk you away from this place and go somewhere less crowded. I'll even carry you if you'd like. You're gonna charm me like this the entire day? I certainly will try. He's twitchy again. He gives me a wink. Folding up the apron in my hand, I can't help but look away, feeling my cheeks go bright red and warm. You look cute when you become bashful. Aw, he's so sweet. He pulls, giving me a rather dreamlike smile, as though in complete awe of my flaring cheeks. Oh, hush. I squeak, embarrassed by him watching me like this. Oh, squeaky. Anyway, I'll let TK know I'm heading out for my break. Hopefully they're merciful. Rose doesn't say anything, simply giving me a little nod. I walk back into the kitchen area, hanging up my apron just as TK approaches me. Oh, and who was that? They take a glance out into the dining room before returning their attention to me. He's my boyfriend. It's crazy because we just barely met yesterday and he asked me on a date right out of the blue. They don't seem to respond well to this as they give a little frown. That's rather quick. So he's just here to see you, right? Actually, he's here to take me out on a little break date. We might stop by my place and get lunch before coming back. Oh, so it's serious then? They try to look as though they aren't bothered by this. It's not working. Maybe? I don't know. I'd love to see where this goes, honestly. With how crazy everything in my life has been, this guy is a nice change. TK seems troubled, attempting to keep a forced smile on their face. I guess it's just that I was kind of hoping that maybe I could treat you to lunch sometime. Bless their heart. I know they kind of got a thing for me, though things have been so crazy I don't think dating a coworker would help out. It's never a good idea. Well, I gotta get going. Yeah, that's awkward. I mutter awkwardly, starting to shift my way over towards the dining area. They give a small nod in understanding, tucking their hands into their apron pockets. Yeah, don't want to keep him waiting or anything. Just be sure to make it back in about an hour or so. I don't want to cover any more of your shift today. No worries, I'll be back before you can say, "Dear God, where is Mika?" I say that all the time, and you still don't show. Okay, you got me. Just don't take too long now. Shoot! Will stands there with a bit of a blank expression. Hang on. Is there supposed to be sound? Well, I don't know. Will stands there with a bit of a blank expression on his face, almost as though he's lost in thought. He doesn't seem to recognize me as I approach. Hey, are you alright? He snaps back to reality after I reach over and nudge his arm. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Just a little burnt out is all. I've had a very long night. Late night? Do you work as a security guard or something? He shakes his head and chuckles to himself. I wouldn't say that exactly. My night hobby isn't something I can pay the bills with. I mainly test and review products. Test products? Are you a consumer report tester of some kind? Something like that. I just mainly fill myself testing products like appliances, little inventions that claim to work, food, life hacks, that sort of thing. Sometimes I'll have a small company pay me to test their items to help them gain exposure. It doesn't pay for a good review. It doesn't pay for a good review from me, though. That sounds like a fun job. A lot better than working here. It has its perks. So, ready to head out? Yeah, I can't be gone for long though. TK needs me back in an hour. I'm so TK, we'll be fine if you're running a minute or two late. Besides, it's gonna be slow here for the rest of the day anyway. I guess so? Here we are. Don't think I'm the kind of person who'll just let anyone in during a second date. Of course not. You're clearly a person of class, though it doesn't explain why you're dating me. I roll my eyes as I reach over to unlock the door. Hey, you're the one who asked me out. You're just lucky that you were too cute to turn down. I feel his warm hand rest against my lower back and my body trembles. His gentle touch slowly trails upwards. His tender careless touch makes my body burn. I can't help it. You're far too irresistible. Hey, none of that in the hole! Startled, I spin away from my apartment door. I can feel that my cheeks are still flushed from Rose's touch, and I try to compose myself. Jeez, you scared the crap out of me! Mika, I didn't expect you back so soon. Shouldn't you be at work? My landlord looks as cranky as ever. I'm just taking a small lunch break. It's only for an hour. The landlord seems unfazed by my excuse and quickly turns his attention towards Rose. And you are? Rose, I'm Mika's boyfriend. Rose says unwaveringly and clearly irritated by being interrupted. Yeah, boyfriend, so... Rose continues to glare at him, but the landlord, completely disinterested by the lanky stranger, turns his attention back to me. Anyway, I suppose you can guess why I'm here. I groan as I turn to unlock the front door. Yeah, I know. I'll talk to her when I see her later tonight, okay? If you see her tonight. You can't keep covering for Lucy like this, Mika. Look, I appreciate that you're killing yourself to keep a roof over her head, but this is getting out of hand. I know that I'm running out of excuses to defend my roommate, but my mind keeps searching for them. I stop messing with the door lock when I realize I've just been playing with my keys to keep from facing the landlord. I feel like a child being scolded. Well, I'm an adult, so I had better act like one. I hang my arms to the side, trying to hold back a sigh. I turn my attention back towards my landlord. I know you know, but I have to put my foot down because he's violated her contract one too many times. But think about yourself. She dumps her half of the rent on you, leaving you to work triple shifts at a dead-end, greasy spoon diner. Listen, I admire a hardworking person. I do, and I get that you're trying to be nice and you don't want to be selfish. But you can't kill yourself like this. She needs to go. I can't just kick her out. It doesn't feel right to just kick her out. No, I'll take up a second job and work triple shifts there if I have to. Don't do that, Mika. Frustrated by my tenacity, he groans loudly and rubs his throbbing forehead. Alright, how about this? You can work part-time for me and help out around this place. That way no one needs to drag your body out of a gutter at 1 in the morning. He flashes a quick, resentful glance at Rose. Wait, really? You're offering me a job. Working for you? If you're willing to learn to do more than just screw in a light bulb. Wait, you can at least do that, can't you? With the kids today, you just can't tell. No, I mean, I can learn. Thank you, Seriously, you even can't remember my name? Oh boy. How often do I even talk to you to remember? He seems to crack half a smile at my low retort. Fair enough. It's Don Williams, kid. But Don will do. Anyway, stop by my office next time you have a spare moment and we'll talk. Of course, Don. Nodding once, the landlord turns around and walks away. Still glaring. Well, here we are. I extend my arms out as if showcasing the layout of the place. Walking in, he scans the apartment, looking rather pleased. Not bad. Definitely a bit bigger than my apartment. Glad you like it. I'm beaming with a huge smile, and I hold my hand out to him. Anyways, shall we? Absolutely. He takes my hand firmly as we walk into the kitchen. I have him sit down at the table while I let go of the food. While I let go of his hand and go to the fridge to get him a drink. As I'm searching through the fridge for some soda cans, I turn around and notice Rose's expressive photo. Rose, what's wrong? Huh? He stutters, snapping out of his melancholy trance. Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. I pull the soda can from the fridge, fill a glass with ice, and watch as he tries to put on a happier face. Are you sure? Really, I'm sure. It's just... He sighs as he takes a soda can and pours it into the chilled glass. I guess I just can't help but feel bad that you have to put up with a roommate who's taking you for granted. Oh, that. Well, hey, look on the bright side. At least I'll be working a second job that'll cover us both, and I won't have to work as many shifts at the diner now. Isn't that great? Rose tries to form a smile, his sadness still lingering in his eyes. Of course it is. He sips the drink and then sets it down to gently take my hand in his. Mika, I think you're a wonderful person and you deserve the best from all the hard work you've put in. He brings my hand forward to his lips, kissing it gingerly. And if I were your roommate, I promise I'd put so much effort into my work to help you pay the rent and whatever else you'd like. Aww. I don't know if it's the way he says those words or maybe the look in his eyes, but I can't help but feel touched. Aww. Rose. With a smile, Rose immediately stands up, stepping closer to me with his body pressed against mine. Fucking landlord! Oh God! Rose turns his head, letting out an irritated groan as he glares at my roommate as she bursts through the front door. Lucy, hey, you're home? Oh, not for long. I was gonna hit the bottle, but it seems you two need some alone time. We were just getting lunch real quick. Yeah, just a quick lunch break before going back to work. Nothing like eating out for lunch. Lucy! Oh my God! She makes her way into the front room and grabs a small bag of pots he keeps tucked away under the mattress. She stuffs it down between her breasts before checking her pockets for a lighter. Well, you two take your time. Don wants me to meet up with him about some bullshit or other. I'll be back later tonight, though. Hey, maybe you and I can have a little late night for once. You know, if you're not too tired after this. Not tonight, sorry. I'll be dead tired. Probably go to bed early. My roommate huffs out a sigh as she walks over to us. Lucky you, I got exhausted from a rough lunch date. She gives my cheek a little pinch. Well, I'll be up if you change your mind. I'm rather confused by this gesture. Never before has she ever expressed such a physical manner of any kind, not even shaking my hand when we first met. Walking by Rose, she leans up against him as she turns the conversation towards him. Go easy with this one. Mika needs some good, passionate man meat, but not a bruised body afterwards. Okay? Hey! I got some lube under my bed if Mika's a little too tight for you. Just go! Can't hate me for looking out for you two. Closing the front door, I hear Lucy lock it well. Clearly, she doesn't want anyone walking in on us as she did. After a moment of silence, I step away from Rose a little, looking down to the floor while feeling both embarrassed and very, very flustered. I'm gonna see what leftovers we got stowed away in the fridge, I say in a hushed tone, biting my lip as my eyes drift back up to him. With that devious glance That devious glint was still in his eye, but casually he nods in agreement. Yeah, can't send you back to work on an empty stomach. Ugh, why can't the rest of the day be like this morning? The moment I get back from lunch, the place is as dead as my dream job. TK walks up, just in their casual clothes and hands tucked away in their pockets. They yawn as they see me approach. You already clocked out? Yeah, I'm ready to just go home and die. Oh, don't do that. I still need your help tomorrow. They chuckle, holding open the door for me as we both take our leave. TK starts heading towards the car, rummaging with their keys for a moment before pausing, turning their attention over towards me. Hey, can I talk to you about something? Sure, what's up? They hesitate a bit, looking off to the side as they muster up the courage to speak. About that guy, Rose, I know I have no place to say anything, but I got a creepy vibe about him. Creepy? How do you mean? It's just that it seems like he had his eyes on us the whole time we were talking. I don't know. You're just paranoid. You shift uncomfortably. They're not comfortable where they stand, still fiddling with their keys. Anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow. Be careful walking home. Yeah, you too. With that, TK gets into the car, fighting with the engine for a second or two before starting it up and driving off. I understand their concern, and maybe they're right. Rose and I just went on a 5-minute date, and he was ready to fuck me raw in the kitchen. Maybe we're moving too fast. Sorry if I had to know a second. Lucy hasn't come back yet. She's normally home at a reasonable time. Well, normal by her standards anyway. Guess I shouldn't be surprised that she isn't back yet. Closing and locking the door behind me, I don't bother turning on the lights as I shuffle my way to my room in the dark. Opening the door to my room, I reach over and flip on the light switch. This is a farewell gift from my dad. He said he was going to count every second of well-wanted silence while I'm gone. Damn, that's rude. Of course, it was just a joke. Dad always had a sense of humor in his gifts. Who keeps opening this? Aw, damn it. Did Lucy forget to even pay our utility bill, too? Setting my things down on my bed, I feel my way out of my room, looking around the inky void before me. I think we have some candles placed somewhere. Yeah. What? Who did I bump into? Lucy, is that you? Whoever it is, they stay quiet. Dawn, are you in here? I whisper again, my heart races faster as the silence only grows. Someone wraps their arms around me and I feel something like a wet cloth covering my mouth and nose. I try to break free, but they don't loosen their grip. Oh god, I'm starting to feel drowsy and weak. It's chloroform! Who was doing this, and why? A chill runs up my spine as I feel something that feels like a kiss against my cheek, and then I hear this familiar, seductive voice whisper in my ear. I'll see you tomorrow, darling. What is he? Okay, so that is the end of day 2. I don't know what happened to the sound. I'm gonna try and fix it. Like, I hope it's still there, but I don't know. If nothing else, I'll just pull it from the other thing and put it in. It's not that big of a deal. Or maybe I'll just get one of those free little music things from YouTube and put on like a low setting and play it in the background. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and record day 3, but I will not be posting it yet. It's not getting posted until we get permission to from Fubo and Inverted Mind, Inverted Ink, whatever it's called. But I will have it, and it will be ready, so the second we have permission, it's going up. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. If you feel like it, leave a comment, but you don't have to. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Good night.